you've beefed with other rappers in the past. You've been wrapped up in all kinds of drama and stuff. Do you think that stuff is positive for your career? Is it something you're going to avoid in the future? How do you feel about that?
First of all, I wasn't beefing with nobody.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah, people beefing with you.
Yeah, you know, that's life. That's been since before I was rapping. Bitches was beefing with themselves. You know what I'm saying? But you say, well, I've already been moving different. You know, like before you would catch me screaming at my phone, doing shit like, you know, I gotta put everything on the line right now. Like, y'all got me fucked up. You know, I just had a recent situation and I just had a baby. So it takes a different turn for me. Like, I'm not about to play with none of y'all bitches. Any of my real ops, I have real ops, not rap bitches, stuff like that. I have real ops. You would never know. We not on the internet with the shit. This is real life, you know? So that's how I know these rap bitches don't really be with that type of situation. So I don't take them serious. If I'm talking to you on the internet, if I say anything about you on the internet, I don't take you serious. No matter how serious I look, I don't take you serious. I really come from this shit. I don't want, you know, looking back at my old YouTube videos when people screen record my lives and shit, that shit make me feel like less than myself. It don't make me feel like Molly Brazy. Like, that's not me. I don't know that bitch. But it's the heat of the moment, you know? You just going at it. You just mad. Like, bitch, you said this about me? Oh, bitch, you thought I was gonna say nothing? No. Now I'm a grown-ass woman. I know what the fuck I can do to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not stunting that shit no more.
Was there ever a time where you felt like you were really like not in control of the narrative about your career because you had people making diss songs about you and putting Molly Brazy diss in the title? Like, you don't have to put that in your own title, right?
Exactly, because bitch, you're getting clout off me. I'm not getting clout off you. If I put your name on there, bitch, you about to be the biggest bitch on the month. You about to be the best rap bitch, period. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just for me putting your name in my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I understand where they coming from, because, bitch, if I was in your position and you was in my position, I'll put your name on that bitch, too. Bitch,
right.
Let me get some clout. Let me get, because I'm going to get viewers just from your name being in this shit. But nowadays, and like what I'm dealing with, I got so much shit going on when it comes to business. I want to be a businesswoman. I always wanted to be a businesswoman. Rap just came along. I always did hair. I always was productive. Like, I've always made money. So if it don't make no money, it don't make no sense to me. Like, it's a lot of shit that I can't say that I want to say. We talk about it later. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, but I mean, you've been depicted by, internet ops at times as being mega savage. Like a picture of you and what you're willing to do in a conflict has sort of been painted of you at times that definitely, even with me, made me sit back and be like, Jesus Christ, is this girl fucking crazy? Thoughts,
but you ain't never saw me do no shit. You ain't never, I'm innocent. I'm very innocent, especially when it comes to 2021. I'm very fucking innocent. I have a son now. I have things to live for. Before, I go out here and do whatever the fuck is on my mind. Like, I don't give a fuck. Now it's like, I gotta move different. Like, I can't even take care of shit for real. Like, things that I used to do, I just gotta do other shit, move a different way. I can't really talk.
I mean, there's just no use in sort of like putting your energy towards beefing, and in particular, like,
and
beefing.
Not only that, these bitches don't have nothing to live for.
Right.
They don't have shit to live for. They don't even have shit going for themselves. These bitches never even moved out of their motherfucking city.
Ooh.
Okay?
Yep.
So, I've been grew up since I was like 16 years old. Yeah, it still fucked with me back then, and I would say something about it now. I don't give no shits because these bitches don't really be on that shit for real. Like, I had to learn that from actually linking with bitches off the internet, and they want to talk. Like, but then when it comes to the internet is a different place, and that's what I really want people to understand. I gotta say this. The internet will make a motherfucker look like something that they're not. They really don't know what the fuck going on. It's not about being tough. It's not about being that bitch or showing what you can do. Because at the end of the day, only thing you're doing is incriminating yourself if you really that bitch, if you really about that shit. Only thing you doing is letting people know, like, take me to jail. Like, bitch, just you talking about this shit, the feds are looking at you like, okay, let me see what she really be doing. Like, I had to learn that early as fuck when I was playing with a toy gun with my little, you know how the shit went, but.
Definitely. But, I mean, also, like.
The internet make bitches think they are something that they're not.
Right.
Until you gotta.
And what is it that about, like, you know, certain girls in the rap game that seem like super comfortable with, like, basically snitching on people on the internet, and we kind of like, it's weird. They get a pass, I guess, but like I've seen people try to blame stuff on you on the internet that I'm like, whoa, this is like mega dry snitching.
Mm-hmm. Trying to put it in a way. It's the clout. Clout is the new jug now, you know? So even if bitches don't know what the fuck really going on, they gonna say it. Because they gonna get the clout. It's mostly kids on this shit. Like, bitch, you not talking to motherfuckers is gonna know what's really going on or been through this shit or none of that. So they gonna come on your page after like, yeah, bitch, you scary as fuck. You was doing this, you da-da-da-da-da. I heard you did this. Like, girl, you 12 years old. Shut the fuck up. So when you see me on live, like, I just be looking like, I barely even talk to the comments because, bitch, if I go to your page and you just said I got a big nose, bitch, your face look like a motherfucking goblin or some shit. Like, bitch, you really got life fucked up, and I would feel like less than Molly motherfucking Brazy if I say anything back to you.
You have to start picking your shots about who you're willing to acknowledge at a certain point.
No,
you know?
I don't acknowledge none of these bitches because even bitches higher than me in the fucking rap game look at my shit, copy my shit. I've even heard bars on the fucking radio that was my shit that I done wrote months before. And these bitches never acknowledged me, never said nothing to me. And anybody that I like, I'm gonna say that to them. Like, oh, you raw as fuck, you feel me? No, and that's why I feel like that's why I'm not so far in my career as I could be. But the underdog always gets it. Like, it always comes and it's gonna motherfucking stay. I did get my career fast. I did, you know, get popping really fast. But when it comes to linking with people in the industry, stuff like that, that's different. Like, motherfuckers be intimidated. I don't have writers. I write my own shit. I'm talking about my life. Can't nobody write my life for me. So.
For sure.
When people tell me I got writers, I be feeling good. Like, yeah.
Do you feel like you maybe were like a couple years early on? Like, nowadays it feels like everybody's kind of lining up to embrace women in rap. I feel like you were maybe like a year or two before that really like kind of became this big thing. You ever feel like sometimes like you're sort of unfairly left out of the conversation in a way because everybody in the industry is about new shit?
Definitely, because motherfuckers used to look at me back in the day like, oh, she pretty. She, she can rap. Let's put her on some shit. Now motherfuckers just cute and people will take them off the internet like, let me make your image. Let me give you some bars. You rap this and now you a rapper. I'm gonna take you to the top. Bitches don't even really be knowing what the fuck going on for it. They don't even be knowing. Like, I acknowledge real artists. Like, I love linking with real artists, and you gonna feel that shit through the phone. Even if you don't know that bitch, you gonna feel that shit. Like, bro, this bitch real. Like, she really mean what the fuck she's saying. Ain't nobody writing this for her. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I do want to say this. I'm not against writers. I'm not against people that have writers, because you can be in the industry for so long and you got your own sound now. So other motherfuckers can be like, write a rap for you and it sound like you wrote that shit because they know your life. They know how you rhyme. They know, things like that. I'm not stunting that. But it's the bitches that come in the industry with other people's bars. Them is the things. You came up on somebody else's bars. You because of somebody else's bars. That's what fucks me up. Like, I'm gonna have a show when I get real rich. It's gonna be called Writer or Reciter. Anybody that I invite on there, it's gonna be known. Like, oh, I'm about to hit up da-da-da. Let's see if she wanna get on it. Cause there's a lot of people I sent features to and they like, oh, I gotta wait on my writer. Bitch, what?
Does that lay you down though?
Do it let me down?
Yeah, does that make you feel like, like I think a little less of you now?
Definitely. But no, let me take that back. No, it don't make me feel less of you, because it depends how you came in the industry. If you came in on your own bars, you came in writing your own shit, cool, you can write a rap. You feel me? But my whole thing about the show is I'm going to call them on camera. If they be like, oh no, I got to wait on, I got to do this, I got to do that. we know what type of rapper you is. You're a fucking reciter. You're not a rapper.
It's just interesting when you look at like the who gets respect in terms of girls versus who gets respect in terms of dudes, because even though we all know that there are plenty of rappers who have writers and stuff, is like in terms of the men, I feel like if you're a guy who's like notoriously does not write your shit at all, that you're gonna just very much be viewed a certain way by other men.
But you can tell when a nigga is not rapping his own shit. You can tell with a nigga. You can't tell with a bitch. You can't tell, because these hoes, they know how to put on that voice. You can train a bitch to rap right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just so different for me. Like, it took a lot of, what is the word? It took a lot of passion out of me, out of the rap shit.
Right.
Like, it made me not really want to.
Realizing that you're competing against people who would basically like have like a whole machine that's kind of like engineering their personality.
Yeah, it took the fun out of it for me. It's not fair, you know?
Do you relate to somebody like Meg, who's like very
Definitely.
clear, like I write my own shit,
Yeah.
period, and I'm offended by anybody who suggests otherwise?
Well, I relate to Meg because she'll tell you, like, oh, I ain't write this hook. You know,
Right.
She don't give a fuck. And that's because she came from writing her own shit. Like, you can look her up on the internet. You can see her old ass videos when she was grinding. You know she ain't had no fucking writer back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can definitely relate to her, and I love that she got the recognition that she has right now. Like, she that bitch for real.
Yeah.
And I like that it's organic.
I mean, when it comes to hooks and stuff, it's like, you know, if you're doing
Anybody can do your
you're
fucking
doing a
hook.
song with Juicy J, and it's like he wants to write the hook. Okay, you're Juicy J.
Right.
You get to write the hook. It's all good.
But it ain't even that. Like, that's why I said I'm not against writers or nothing like that, because, you know, it comes to a time where you can't really think as an artist. Like, you done said everything you need to motherfucking say. And it be, you know, you in the studio every week, every day, or whatever the case may be, and it just comes a day where you just stuck. Like, what the fuck am I gonna say next? And that kind of really occurs to me when I moved to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, because I was rapping about shit I was doing every day.
And then you get to Atlanta, and there's more like
And
real
I'm not doing
music
shit.
industry
No,
shit.
no,
Oh,
no.
you're
It
saying
ain't about the industry shit.
Oh,
It's
okay.
about what I'm doing. You feel me? I ain't know nobody in Atlanta. I'm just out there. You feel me? But I had to move because of the things my peoples was into. You know, motherfuckers, my neighbors started knowing me and shit. Like, oh, Molly Brazy stay there. And I end up finding out motherfuckers sitting in front of my house. Like, I used to walk to the store. Like, I wouldn't drive to the store. I would walk to the store. I couldn't walk to the store no more. Motherfucker, bro, this nigga was following me one time. That's when I had to move. Like, he literally following me, driving, talking to me like, you Molly Brazy, right? I heard you. Yeah, you a fan. You know, I fuck with you because you a fan, but you're not about to be following me, my nigga.
No, that's creepy as fuck.
Man, like,